So why the 7 pillars of Medicine Box, where we amplify the use of plant medicine through mindfulness, food, music, community, collaboration, recovery, and nature being the evolving medium that weaves it all together. Now, these 7 pillars were something that I found beneficial to my own healing in my own journey into sovereignty with human health and happiness. They were all kind of like these spiritual tools that were laid amongst my feet, if you will. And I realized that I would pull from each one of those categories throughout the day, some more than others, obviously, but they provided some sort of synergistic effect to my own well-being. As I was using some sublingual formulations, some plant-based medicine, and that really helped amplify where I was evolving to as a individual, as a human being, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, just as someone that really began to love himself even more than he did. And at that time, I was on a 10 milligram dose of Prozac, daily dose of Prozac, which is an SSRI, a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. And what SSRIs do, they play on your serotonin neurotransmitter. And your serotonin, there's only a limited supply of serotonin, and it think of it as it comes up in your pre-synaptic cleft, which is in your brain, and then it passes through your synapses to the post. So it goes, and what an SSRI like Prozac does, it blocks the reuptake of that serotonin. So when your serotonin comes out to play, woo, hey, I'm here to make you happy, I'm here to regulate your mood, I'm here to, make you less stressed, it comes out for a little bit and then it gets kind of vacuumed back into the synapses. So an SSRI keeps it there. But if you only have like 3 lonely molecules of serotonin, that's all you really have to work with, and that's what Prozac does. It doesn't quite create more serotonin. It doesn't help enhance the feeling that you're having from more serotonin. It acts more like a jumper cables on a spark plug that has died in your car. So think of, a spark plug that is pretty much dead, but you go out to your car every morning and you put the jumper cables on to jumpstart your car, because that spark plug has just a little bit of energy in it to get you from point A to point B, but then you're going to have to jumpstart the car again. The most sensible and logical solution there would be just to go out and get another spark plug, right? So Prozac is to what a jumper cable to a dead spark plug is, where going out to get a better spark plug is actually what increasing your serotonin in your brain is, to help combat anxiety, help combat depression. And that's kind of where I was at this junction with these spiritual tools around my feet that actually, wow, like going out in nature, what I love to do, and breathing fresh air and, staring at trees, that actually creates a little bit of serotonin, doesn't it? Oh, some mindful breathing and breath work and qigong flow creates a little bit more serotonin. Meditation and prayer, and directly linking both of those together in mindfulness practice creates a bit more serotonin. Playing my guitar every single day. Keeps me in the moment where I'm at. There's no there's no past, there's no future. It's just me and the guitar and the sounds that are coming out of it, creating a little bit more serotonin. And then what's the opposite of isolation? You know, when you're just kind of feeling like absolute, garbage, you just want to isolate. The opposite of isolation is community, and finding community and what that community means to you, and sharing similarities and working around people that are like-minded and actually make your nervous system feel good. And through that community process, collaboration, working with other people, whether that's working with someone else in recovery, or playing guitar with someone, or making music with someone, or meditating with someone, or openly praying with people, is in a collaborative nature there. Food, using, really good, healthy foods that have healthy fats and omegas, and that help contribute to the building blocks of serotonin, like tryptophan and amino acids. And so all of those together really, started to encompass this like really cool spiritual toolbox and like mental health toolbox. And at the time I was also in recovery from drugs and alcohol. So recovery kind of like is all kind of part of that. And we are all recovering from something, and I'll get into that. But those are the 7 pillars, and really what I like to pull from every single day, a little bit more than others, and get people to think about what can they pull from? What communities are they in? How are they collaborating? What are they recovering from? It could be New York City, LA, it could be COVID, it could be a bad relationship, it could be a shopping problem, a gambling problem. Drugs and alcohol aren't the only things that we're recovering from. And how to get out in nature. If you're not near nature like I am every single day, have some houseplants in the house. Go to a park, stare at a tree, hug a tree, climb a tree, touch a tree, put your hands on the ground, get it in the earth. All of these things help contribute to personal well-being and sovereignty and human health and happiness. And when we're taking plant medicines in conjunction with that, it really amplifies that effect. So I'll keep going with the individual ones that I like to use.